Quebec, Canada. And I know it's not a Friday night live show. It's going to be a live show of just before Christmas. Anyways, I wanted to do it tonight because Christmas Eve, we're not going to, or should I say Christmas Day, we're not going to be here at the shop. We're all going to be home with the family. And I know a lot of you guys around the world want to be with your beloved ones, but with this coronavirus going on, it's going to be hard. So we know, George and I said we're going to make a little video just before Christmas. So here we are. I wanted to talk about a few things I've done in my shop this week. Not much was done because there was a lot of parts I've been waiting for to come in that did not come in yet. But I had this beautiful GTX, we just finished tuning it. It's ready for delivery for Andrew in Oklahoma. I wanted to take it for a test drive, but let's take a look outside, see what's going on. Let me just get rid of my mask because we're keeping social distance with the cameraman. And I just got practically no one in here except for one of my friends. Anyways, let's take a look. Here we are. I would sure love to take the GTX for a ride, but in this case I cannot. You know, a lot of people want to see a burnout or a power shift or shift it hard or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, but the thing is, it's snowing here. It's been like this all week, on and off. I wanted to drive this GTX for a drive so I can show you guys how it performs, but I finally cannot do it. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys, this is what's happening here in Montreal, Laval, Quebec.
And I know Lucas was asking me the other day how long his burnout was, and I told him, I don't know, man, we can't see it anymore.
Yeah, it's not, look, it's under the snow there somewhere, but
it's down there somewhere.
There's not going to be burnouts here until next summer. For now, let's stay in the shop because it's warmer in there, there's no snow, there's no wind, and let's see what's going on.
You got that right.
Let's take a look.
Thank you, sir.
Oh. I've got so many things to do. You know, we got a few days off coming up during the holidays here. I like to put up some flags like a lot of you viewers have sent us. I'm just trying to get a scissor lift, and I have a friend of mine who wants to bring it. Didn't have a chance yet. And lately, a lot of things are on a lockdown here, or like most places are. I'm trying to get equipment to help me put up the flags, but that will be done when the time comes because I want to do it in a safe way, in a safe manner to put them up. We've done a few things on the Coronet. That's been here for a while because I keep waiting for little pieces here and there to come in. We've been working on it. Everything seems to be going good. We've got a lot of little details out of it. We've got all the lights working. We got the trunk light. We got the steering column. We got the horn going. We got the screws tied down. We got the air grabber. We got the shifter working perfect the way it should. But it's coming along very good. But doesn't it look sexy, you guys? Check it out.
Does it ever?
No, that's a beautiful car, man. You know,
fantastic.
I wanted to take it up for a drive to go out for a wheel alignment, but I can't. You know, I said, you know, I was telling to Joe that we're going to do it in the summertime. Right now, there's no way I can take this car out in this cold weather and the snowy weather.
Look at this thing, guys.
It's beautiful. It's awesome. It's got a 4-speed. It's got a 440, all matching numbers. It's got a ram air package.
This amazing hood.
This engine was built by our shop here 2-3 years ago. And we have it on a few videos. And it performs very, very well. And there's nothing modified. It's a pure stock original matching number 440 with a 4-speed and a Dyno 60. What more can you ask for? Isn't this beautiful? Beautiful color, beautiful interior, 4-speed, and it's a convertible on top of that. Then I got this Jensen, 1974, that belongs to Tristan. Beautiful car. He was telling me that next in the compartment that it gets a lot of heat from the exhaust. So we started to do some little things on it. I started to do some wrapping. I was telling him, you know, these pipes coming underneath the floor pan, because in the cabin it gets very hot. So I said, I've done this to a lot of cars that have headers, that you wrap it to keep the heat inside the pipe, not to go inside to the interior or outside and through the floor pans and whatever. So I've been using a lot of wrap. So we used 2 new rolls on per side. We wrapped it up. We made it pretty thick. We also put a few clamps so it doesn't get untangled. And we're trying to get it as cool as possible on the inside on hot days in the summer. And while it's sitting here for a few days, I've also realized it's got a coolant leak right behind the water pump housing between the block and the water pump.
Somewhere way up in there.
Yeah, it's the water pump housing in the block. But to get to it, it's, you know, this is a Jensen. It's not like a Coronet or a Challenger or a CUDA. You just remove the fan and you got the water pump off and then you got the housing. This one is going to take some work to get done. But anyways, that'll be done when the time comes. But in the meantime, it's here. Nobody's in a rush to get the cars back. It's winter, it's snowing outside, it's cold, nobody's in a rush. So they're here, they're safe, and what more can they ask for? In the meantime, I'll show it off to the world, their products, their cars, and to enjoy. For example, let's take this GTX. It's ready for delivery. I'm just waiting for the transportation. It's ready to go. Everything's been done on it. I've done everything that was on the list, and it's ready for shipping. I wish I could have taken it for a ride with you guys, put some cameras on board, because the last time I took it for a ride, it did not perform well at all. We had to do some work on the carburetor, ignition, and so forth. But you know, finally we got it going, and then we had to fix a couple of things like the lighter was not working, and then the dash lights went out, so we had that fixed lately also. That's another thing that's ready to go. We've been working on the Coronet, Jensen slowly but surely. The GTX 1971 from Staten Island. We had the tow converter sent out, had it balanced, reinstalled. I just received my Schumacher motor mount to put on the driver's side because it's broken on the driver's side on this car. So we had that replaced yesterday. So right now I just got to talk to John to further details what I'm going to do further on. So anyways, that's going to be here for a while. I don't know how much further I'm going to go because we're looking into a noise inside the engine, which I'm not too sure if we're going to go into it or not. It is a stroker. It does sound like a little bit of a diesel engine, but that doesn't matter. We're going to look at that later on. In the meantime, I'm still working on Eugene's Charger 500. I've got the housing here, which was powder coated. So we're installing the studs that were individually dipped, phosphate black. We're installing the seals. I've got the gaskets. And I gotta thank Felpro, who has supplied many gaskets, my engine builds and this and differentials and everything. And when it comes to gaskets, Felpro does a good job on that, let me tell you.
Show us where that one goes, Nick.
Yeah, this one here, for example, if you want to see, it's a gasket that prevents dust from going into the bearing, the axle, whatever. You know, you got one on this side, and then you have also the steel plate, which is right here. So between the two, you have a sandwich between this and the back plate, and then you have the axle flange with the bearing on this side, and then you have a package to make it dust proof and oil leak proof also.
Nick, you know I hate to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
But Mr. Don Lemmy just very kindly donated. Threw $10 at you. Thank you, Don.
Don, thank you very much, Don. Thank you.
No question or anything, just donating to the channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Don. And you know, every day we're working on little things. I've just located a set of valve covers for Eugene, 1969 440 Charger right there, which is also the same valve covers on the A12. It's like someone mentioned one time during a comment, said, Nick, you got the wrong valve covers on the A12. I looked into it, and no, they are correct. The oil pan was supposed to be a 402. I've rotated an oil pan. Then the biggest issue with the A12 is right here. Right here. This is the problem. I had this flywheel sent out to have it balanced individually. In other words, neutral balance, zero balance, whatever you want to call it. So we went to the shop that neutralizes it or wants to balance the flywheel for me. What he did is he set this on the machine, and then we wanted to spin it to balance it and check to see if it's out of balance. Even before we start to look how much weight is offset or something, we noticed that this was not centered on the flywheel. We put on the machine, and what the flywheel was doing this. Instead of spinning like this, it was spinning like this. In other words, that is a big no-no. And for that reason, we're gonna balance this flywheel, and this is the issue with the A12. So for this reason, we're gonna scrap this flywheel, and then we're gonna get a new one and have it installed.
Sure, Nick, just turning down some speakers in the background there.
Not a problem, not a problem. So Tim, if you're watching, we're not gonna use this flywheel any longer. And not only that, I'm gonna get a SF5 proof flywheel, but since we're not using a scatter shield, we're gonna put an SF5 flywheel like I got on my Challenger Kowalski. And this takes 11-inch clutch, and we're also going with a new clutch, 11-inch, 18 spine, heavy duty.
So you're thinking that one was defective from the factory?
Probably was defective. Is it a Chrysler flywheel? I don't think so. Maybe it's an aftermarket, I'm not sure. I don't see any Chrysler numbers on it. Let me take a look. Usually Chrysler would have numbers on it. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's Chrysler. And whatever, doesn't matter, we're gonna scrap it anyways. We're not gonna go with it.
A lot of the commenters were saying that they suspected it was the flywheel all along.
Yes, and you know, if you guys were suspecting that, you're damn right, let me tell you. I've got another crankshaft here, belongs to another 440. And there's a customer that brought it in, he says, Nick, you gotta refresh the motor. We took it all apart. It's another 446 pack or 6 barrel. I don't know. I do not know what kind of a car is gonna go in, but I said that's another job for me to build. In the meantime, I have a Corvette here, a father and son project. 1970 Corvette with a crate motor 502. Well, it's a car that needs some loving, tender care. He's brought it to me because he wants to change all the electronic wiring underneath the hood. He wants to get it running, tuned, and everything to work. Headlights, temperature gauges, and all the things and whatever. So he brought me the harness right here. And from what he spoke to me today, that he's bringing some more packaging and wiring harness to do the job. It's a pretty big fit on a Corvette, but you know what? It will be done. We're gonna do it. I got my friend Manny who spoke with me the other day with a customer. He goes, Nick, let's get on it. Don't worry about it. Get all the wiring you need, and we'll fix it. That's another project for the winter.
Nick, I got to chime in again.
Go ahead.
Bill Jameson just very kindly donated $25.
Bill, thank you very much, Bill.
And he said, Bill says, hey, Nick, hope to meet you someday at Hershey, Carlisle.
Hershey, yeah. Hershey's Chocolates down in Hershey, Pennsylvania, am I correct? Which is not far from Carlisle.
That's it, and Bill's in Pennsylvania himself. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. I hope to meet most of you guys in Carlisle next year if the border's open and everything is safe. I'd like to be in Carlisle with my car and meet all you viewers. And I know I was supposed to be there last year, but the border was closed, and we had a big group of people with a bunch of cars here in Laval, Quebec, and from Ontario to go down to Carlisle, and it didn't happen. I just hope it happens this year. The same thing with Mopar Fest. We had planned to go to Mopar Fest, but then again, there was a shutdown there, and we didn't make it there either.
We're very lucky to be able to get together here on YouTube every week.
That's right. At least I could get to talk to you guys, or should I say, give you my word what's going on here in my shop, and you guys can see me. I don't see you, but I get your comments. I read your comments. I go through a lot of emails. I go through a lot of phone calls. I go through a lot of comments. I go through a lot of visitors that come here. Well, not Americans this year. They were mostly Canadians that came here. Should I say only Canadians come here and visit me. So I put time into everything, and it's kind of hard to catch up. You know, like right now I'm doing the live show. I'm going to go and see if I can answer some comments. It's overwhelming what comes in for me to catch up. And I try my best, and you know what? I'll do my best and try to answer as much as I can.
Speaking of catching up, we have to catch up with Mike J, who just sent $20 and says a very Merry Christmas.
Mike J, thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thank you for the donation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike.
A couple of people were complaining about a bad video quality. Is anybody else seeing that?
We have bad video? Okay.
I could maybe switch off the Wi-Fi.
You guys see me clear right now?
Now people are saying it looks good, looks good. Okay.
Looks good? Okay.
We'll carry on from here. Let us know.
All right. What else do I want to show you? I had another 6-pack here. Talk about another 440, which this crank came out of right over here. There's the block. I don't know what kind of car it is. It's going in. Customer brought it in. He goes, Nick, you want to do a rebuild on this 440? And it's going on with the 6-pack, which is right here.
Oh, everybody loves a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Whoops.
There we go. There's a 6-pack. Then I got another 6-pack here. Right over here, we installed a couple of helicoils. This belongs to Tim on the 812 69.5 Roadrunner. There's his crankshaft. So when I get the new flywheel, I'm going to send it all as one piece and have it balanced. So we're going to make sure we have no vibrations whatsoever on this car. After all, he had it for such a long time, he wants to get rid of that vibration. And my job is to get it done right.
Now they're saying it's fuzzy again when we start moving. Nick, I'm going to try turning off the Wi-Fi. Stay tuned for just a second here, guys.
Okay, hold on, you guys. 1, 2.
Hopefully everybody's still with us.
Is it clear now? Are we clear?
We're now on cellular signal, so hopefully this will be sharper.
Okay. How is it? It's going good?
Then now they say it's fine. Okay, we'll carry on.
All right. Okay, so
thanks for bearing with us, folks.
Thank you, guys. Sorry for the disturbance. Anyways, we got a 6-pack here. We got a 6-pack here. We got a couple 4.4s to do.
We got a full 2.4 almost.
Oh, we've got a few. I've got a few blocks sent out of. I've got Rob's 340 from London, Ontario at the machine shop. I should have had the pistons last week, which we haven't received yet. I want to bore it out, and then I have the shop ready to have the balance, the crank and the rods and the pistons and everything, so I can bring it back here for start assembly. Then I've got James from Timmins, Ontario. I have his block out. I've received his cylinder heads, but his block waiting for pistons also, so we can have it bored out and fix it correctly the way it should have been. Not with the dome pistons, but with flat tops without damaging the cylinders like he has with his Delta block when he came in. So that's another engine we got working on.
A couple of folks are asking where the Cougar is, Nick.
The Cougar right now is out in the back. If you guys want to go check it out, you'll come and see. The Cougar, I'm still waiting on the family to decide if they're going to go fix it or not. I don't know. There's, you know, depends. You want to go halfway or all the way? That's up to them to decide. So anyways, in the meantime, I parked it here until they decide what they want to do.
Stay tuned for the full story on Monday if I can get that one cut.
There you go, you guys. Watch till Monday. If you're ready, you'll see what's going on with it. I'm working on this Mustang. We have a little 289. We're debating if she's going to go. Oh yes, we also installed the Willwood front disc pads, calipers. I'm waiting on the master cylinder, which is back order. I took out the. Stay there, George. We took out the single reservoir master cylinder, which is considered dangerous. It's a one line. Now, if you know you got 4 wheels on a car with 4 brakes, when you have a single reservoir, if one brake has a brake fluid leak, then you have no brakes whatsoever. Like today's cars are dual master cylinder, dual reservoirs. If one brake line goes on one, then you have 2 wheels working with brakes. So at least the car has some braking disc support instead of going with no brakes at all.
It's a good looking car.
Yes, I've also got this 383, which is ready, which is dyno tested. This belongs to Donald in the 1970 Dodge Charger 500. That's another one. Then we also had the Ford 26 wedge that we delivered last week. A lot of people are asking about the Ford 26 wedge. You know, you guys, it was just a simple job. The guy he brought it here just to get it running on the dyno. He didn't want to rebuild. It was supposed to be a rebuild. Probably was not a rebuild engine or a refresh, whatever. There was some blow by, but the guy just wants to put in the car and cruise with it. So that was my job. So, you know, we found out was the crank was a reverse, marine, industrial, I don't know, it doesn't matter. He just told me, Nick, put a regular cam, put a timing chain, get it working the regular way so I can put it in the car. And yes, the crankshaft was much longer going out in the back, about 3/4 to an inch. So what my customer is aware of it, said he's going to do some custom work to add the manual 4-speed on his car. So he's going to take it from there and see what he does. He says, I know what to do, don't worry. So I said, that's good, because I told him that crank's not a bolt-in. But he says, Nick, leave it to me. So let him take care of it from there.
We got a question and a $5 donation from Ken Reynolds.
Go ahead, Ken. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you for your donation. He says, Nick, what's the difference between a 440 wedge and a 440 max wedge?
A 426 wedge and a max wedge? Okay, a 426 wedge,
he's asking he says 440 wedge, but maybe he means 426?
Well, a 440, they're all wedge. What wedge means, the valves are all in the same line. That's a wedge engine, like the 340, they call it a 340 wedge. All 340s are a wedge because the valves go in line, just like a 350 Chevy, just like a 440, 383, 426 wedge. Then if you're talking about a 426 Hemi, that's a totally different cylinder head.
He's asking about a max wedge. The wedge and max wedge. What's
max wedge is another 426. It was built for performance. It was a 426 wedge before the Hemi came out. That had a cross ram with 2 Harley carburetors. That was a performance engine. That's a max wedge. That is the difference between a max wedge, which is a racing style engine, compared to the regular 426 wedge I had, which was maybe an industrial or marine engine or any other purpose, I don't know.
That was in '63, and then there was even a street wedge the year after that.
Yes, but you know, there's so many wedges there. But the max wedge was a performance engine, that's for sure. Higher compression with 2 Harley carburetors on a cross ram intake manifold.
It all became history once the Hemi hit the street.
Yeah, then the Hemi came out in 64, 65. Then it came on the street in 1966. Then it was called a Hemi. There was no more wedge 426 after that.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Sorry to interrupt with that, but then with the donations come in, we got to ask the questions.
And I have, yes. And then I got the 289. I did not take it apart yet. I've got 2 other engines I did not take apart yet. I got this 289. We're debating we're going to go 302 with a roller cam or not. I'm not sure. This client of mine, which belongs to that 66 Mustang, he wants to make just a little bit over 300 horsepower. It's not much, but trying to get out of a 289, reading a lot of comments from telling me that you gotta work hard to get that or rev it high to get over 300 in this motor. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Then Lucas, if you're watching, Lucas from Coastal Auto Reaction from Victoria, British Columbia, your engine's still there. I did not touch it yet. I just want to get a few builds done, shipped, and then, or should I say installed in cars, and then I'm going to start working on your engine. And don't worry, it's safe here, but you get well.
And while we mention Lucas, everybody go over and subscribe to Coastal Auto Reaction.
There we go. There's that 383 that belongs to Betsy. It's another Dodge truck. Don't worry, it's still the way we brought it in. We'll get to it. Don't you worry.
Lucas is here with us. He's commenting. Thanks, Lucas.
There's your engine, Lucas. I know you're way out on the West Coast, but it's still here.
And here comes another donation.
Okay.
A huge $70 coming in from Tony Raposo.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
Tony, yeah, thank you very much, Tony.
Tony's been making a lot of comments on the channel lately. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Tony.
Wow, huge Christmas presents. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, it's right before Christmas, you guys, and what a year this has been. What a year. I don't know what to say. Everybody masks, everybody social distance. It's pretty, and pretty lonesome too on top of that.
That's for sure.
What else? You know what? I got an edge on the dyno. I want to show you guys. You remember that 1970 green, lime green Challenger that came in here? He had the aluminum heads and cylinder number 2 was blown apart. Well, come and see the engine.
Well, the replacement engine.
Okay, here's the engine. The same carburetor, same intake, same valve covers. So we had the cylinder head repaired, the chamber, replaced the 2 valves. We also replaced the block. We found the standard block, standard bore. We built it with a brand new piston sturdy over. We zero decked the block. We had it assembled, and we put back the same cam. We put 1 new push rod, 1 new lifter. We did a valve job. We put back the Torquer 2 440 intake manifold, his carburetor, and we put it all back together with a new timing chain, oil pump, and we're using the headers from the dyno room of 1 7/8. And we made some testing here last night with my client, Sebastien. He was here last night, and we were doing some testing, and we were pretty surprised that we got easy 507, 506 horsepower with the Holly carburetor with the dyno room, which is a 750.
Say that again, Nick. That's a big number.
That is a big number. If you guys want to know, I could start it right now, make one test if you guys want to see it live. After all, it is right before Christmas. I'd love to get it running. My customer gave me the okay, get it running, blast it, do whatever you wish. If your viewers want to see it, I'll get it started, and you guys can see one test just to see how it goes. What do you say?
Oh, I can't imagine anybody would want to see that.
Okay, so you know what? Let me warm it up. Make one test. What do you say, guys?
They're all saying yes, yes, yes. Dyno,
Okay,
dyno,
that's
dyno. Yes, please. Let her rip. Dyno.
Right.
There's old car guy chiming in. Hey, Jason.
Okay,
Fire it up. Fire it up.
let's fire it up. Okay, let me warm it
Big
up here.
thumbs up. Yes, please.
Here we go.
Do it, Nick.
Open the water. I got the battery charger on. Computer's on. You know,
I'm just going to take my jacket off because it's warm.
go ahead. You know, and we're also trying to tune this carburetor right now because it's not in the best of shape. And I told them that we're going to repair it, overhaul it or something. But now this is the carburetor that belongs to my client. So I'm just going to get it running here. Here, let's get it going.
They can't hear you right now. One moment, we're working on it. Do this, Nick. Say 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute, you guys. 1 minute. 1 second.
Okay, now we got some sound coming in.
Okay, you guys can hear me now?
Sorry guys, it's too powerful. It's back, it's back.
Okay, the sound doesn't go off with the sound of the engine. What do you think?
I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Virgin, you better come on this one.
Yeah. To the phone, guys.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna get very loud, so I'm gonna put my headphones on. Okay, here we go. You guys are ready? We're gonna take it up to 6,200 RPM.
They can hear you now.
Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay. We're going to 6,200 RPM. Here we go. Doesn't that sound great, you guys?
I hope they can hear that.
Did you guys hear that?
They might just open the window and hear it from here.
I don't know, man. Here it is.
I'm sorry, guys. We've got the best mic in the business, but we're doing a live stream through a telephone. So, you know, that's a couple of hundred decibels there. It's just too much.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we're going to be okay now.
We're good now? Okay, let me just shut the water.
She's a big, loud girl.
There we go. I think we just pulled out almost 500 horsepower on this one. But here, let me just show you guys what we pulled out yesterday. If you guys look closely right here, yeah, this is what we did yesterday with the 750 Holly double pumper yesterday.
529 torque.
Yes, and our horsepower was at 507.4 at
Not
5,500
too
RPM.
shabby.
Not too shabby. This is an engine that we just put together. All we did was repair the cylinder head. Like I said, got another block. The little block was very badly damaged on the cylinder. Two wild, crazy cracks right up to the deck. So we decided to replace the block. We located one, we built it, and here she is. So now I'm just gonna tune this carburetor to make it work correct and get it ready for installation when the time comes. I hope you guys love that. It was kind of loud. I said let me keep it, we started doing some testing yesterday, but then I said let me keep it for tonight so I can show you viewers on a live show. I don't know if that was very light. This is the first time we did that, eh George, on a live show with an engine running?
I think so, and I think it was too much for the poor microphone, but thank you for bearing with us, folks.
Sorry guys, if it didn't go well, I'm sorry about that.
But we
Okay.
also filmed it today with better equipment, so
Yeah, you
stay tuned
guys-
for that coming up.
Yeah, there'll be a future video coming up on this engine, you guys, so don't worry about it. You'll see it. I just wanted to make some noise right before Christmas. After all, you know, we're not having no parties here, no gatherings whatsoever. So people are calling me, are you doing anything? I said, no, you guys, we're not doing nothing here for this year, for New Year's or for Christmas.
But Nick, we are having a party right here, right now, with 1,000 people watching as we speak.
Thank you, you guys. There you go. And, you know, for me, it's a party for me now doing a live show, watching all you viewers, or should I say, you viewers listening to me here on a live show here just before Christmas, which I love it. And I'm gonna get back on some comments. I just wanted to show you a couple of things what's going on in the shop. And
We haven't got a tree, but we got this going.
I wanted to do a couple of shout outs, which I'm gonna say it in the edge room, you guys, when we get there. And I just wanted to, what else can I say? Yeah, that's another thing. So this one I'm going to tune the carburetor next week. Maybe I'll go into further testing for my client. So Sebastian, if you're watching tonight, which I'm sure you are, there's your engine. It's still holding in one piece. Ha ha, just bugging you.
Certainly
Okay.
one piece.
Jim, I love your mask. Nice.
Thank you.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Merry Christmas and everyone, happy holidays all over the world from me. Thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Jim.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Jim. Okay, here we go. We got parts here, parts there. We got parts everywhere. Oh, I want to show you something. Come over here.
On your 6.
You know, a lot of times I get used engines. You guys can see me? You can hear me? Look at this. Always fighting a battle with broken screws. Here's another one. Broken screw. You know the studs where they're holding the valve cover gasket? Look at that one. I get a lot of those. with broken bolts, broken screws, and cylinder heads and blocks. And this is what I do with every time I get a used engine, or stripped threads on aluminum or even steel. This is, you know, just not just building an engine. Sometimes you wanna fix it correctly. You wanna put a bolt on. You wanna tighten. You wanna make sure it tightens. So we have to drill it, put a helicoil, and make sure it works correct. Anyways, maybe we have some time for some comments. What do you say?
You bet. Or
Oh, check this out, man. I
they're
love it,
all
you know.
wishing you Merry Christmas from all over the world, Nick. Australia just chimed in.
Okay.
Washington, D.C.
Oh, nice. I want to, of course, I want to wish the whole world happy holidays. But anyways, we'll get to that. Here, I got a whole bunch of valves from Melanie so I could do the job here.
There's the Philippines and Thailand.
Oh, you bet. All over the world.
Hey, Melling, our good friends at Melling.
They help me a lot. They support me and trying to get all the information and everything I need to know about milling and the products. And they work fine for me. Just like Felpro. You know, I work with Felpro also. They make good products for me. They've helped me out. They get good gaskets. If there's sometimes they want to know something, they call me up. We will work together on if there's a popular gasket. Because I've done a lot of 440s. And sometimes when you see a gasket that goes discontinued, you want to bring it up to their attention and see if you can still put it in production, which they do. Melling does the same thing. Melling also has regular stuff and also performance stuff. But you know, when it comes time for me to put my 440 together, you guys, let me tell you, I'm going to lay out everything on the table, everything. And then you guys are going to see that. And you're going to see how we're going to assemble an engine completely.
Yeah, we want to make a really special video for that one, guys.
Yeah,
We've even
yeah,
bought some new lights for it.
It's going to be a video just on my 440 Kawasaki build, that's for sure. Anything for me?
Somebody said they like my shirt.
Oh.
This just in, folks. We're just handed this.
Okay, yeah, the shirt you're wearing. How did they see that?
I'm not sure. Maybe I was reflected in a window or something.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's from Evan Shea. He's a saxophonist.
That's right. Look up Evan Shea on YouTube. You'll find his saxophone music.
That's right. And they used my car for a shoot. I gave it to them one Friday night. We were here thinking, I don't know, they wanted to use 2 or 3 pictures, and they took, I believe, over 500 pictures, which was something very special. But the guy always loved the white Challenger from Vanishing Point, and he lives in Montreal now. He's originally from California. He came in and goes, Nick, you know, you got the car of my dreams, so I want to put in my in my, what do you call that, that music disc or something you wanted to make.
Oh, he's on SoundCloud. He's on Bandcamp. Are you talking about those?
That's right. So you wanted to use a picture of a Challenger. So he used my car, and I want to thank him for using it, and he also thanked me. Of course, he wanted a nice rare Challenger, and my car was the one to pick.
Nick, I got distracted because Coastal Auto Reaction, the car guys, just sent another donation after we banned their donations, but they seem to have snuck another one through.
Okay.
And it says the automotive community is a community, not a competition. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. And they want anyone that joins the car to join us because they're doing something special coming up. Saturday, 5 Pacific. They mentioned us I forgot to tell you about this, Nick.
Okay.
It was on the Instagram.
Okay.
But yeah, read that comment, everybody. The nice big pink comment. Coastal Auto Reaction. Something special's coming up this Saturday, 5 Pacific. Don't miss it.
Okay, you guys stay tuned for that. All right.
And stop sending money.
You guys, yeah. I want to thank them anyways. Oh, I got another 440 block here. And this one belongs to, I've marked them all. Here you go. This belongs to Tim. 812, right there.
They're everywhere. There's 440s in every corner of this shop.
Yeah, there's a 440 there. There's a 440 there. There's a 440 there. And we can keep going on. I got a few transmissions, automatics, 4 speeds. I got a few K members up there. Got a 440 right here in the dyno room.
Santa's workshop.
Yeah, got a 440 here in the dyno room. I want to make a shout out to,
Heads up, everybody. Here come the shout-outs.
okay, Ante from Toronto. I believe it's here. I just wrote it down. I wanted to make sure. On December 30th, it's your birthday. So I want to wish you a birthday for December 30th. Ante from Ontario, Toronto, Ontario.
With his beautiful family.
Yeah, with your family that they've come to our shop here with his brother-in-law and the kids. I want to thank you very much for coming. And I wanted to say a happy 40th birthday to you. Ante, take care and thank you. And also the owner, Felix, of this 454 engine, that was so 72 Nova. Felix had his birthday last Monday. So Felix, if you're watching, happy birthday for Monday.
Happy
And
birthday, Felix.
That's it. There's also that was his 30th birthday. So here you are. This is your engine. I wanted to wish you a birthday too also.
Nice looking birthday
That's
cake
right.
he's got there.
And I also wanted to make another call out. December 30th was Aunt Day, and he was on the 21st of December. Okay, 40th birthday for Aunt Day. Anyways, next.
There you go.
Jim. Sorry, I want to keep my distance. What else I want to say?
We're doing the social distance dance.
There was something else I wanted to say. I got Eugene's pistons there with the connector rods.
Oh yeah, look at these babies.
Yeah. Yeah. The Molnar connector rods. I had the engine balanced. I'm having issues with the line board, so I had to send out the block for a line board because you know when you put a crankshaft in place on a block and you torque down the main caps, and if you cannot turn the crank with just your fingers, it's a no-no. So for that reason, I had to send that out to get a line board. So Eugene, if you're watching, there's your pistons, your rods. I've got also your other stuff here. Here's your Eugene piston rings, 440. They're here. I've got his crank also on the side. No, the crank went out with the line board.
Speaking of Eugene's build, Nick, do you want to show some of those beautifully reconditioned parts out on the table? We sort of skipped to those.
Yeah, right here. Eugene, if you're watching, come and see this. I started to get, I've got the ball joint boots. I think you've seen it. Now we're working on the rear end. I installed the studs that they had them phosphate dipped. We're starting to add the seals. And we got the gaskets that just came in.
Yeah, we mentioned those.
We mentioned that.
But all
And
these
started
beautiful
putting bushings on the upper control arms. I started putting your hardware back together for the springs for the rear suspension. I had the springs re-arced individually. That's been sent out now to get powder coated. So when it comes back in, I gotta get it installed, put together with all these. These are used shims, spacers, whatever. But don't worry, I got new ones to replace with. I just received it. So these are the older ones. There's gonna be a lot of little pieces to put together when I put these original springs back on. We had them marked about an inch to raise the car to bring it to its original height. I've also located a set of off covers for you right here, IK69. That's for your car. What else? I've got also the power steering pump that came in. I received the alternator the other day. Serge took it back because they forgot something on it, so they took it back to fix that. In the meantime, the block is out for line board. It's already been decked, it's been bored out, it's been balanced, and now the only thing I want to do is start putting it together slowly.
Beautiful. I just wanted to show off these beautiful parts. These
Yeah.
are not new parts, everybody. These
No.
are reconditioned original parts.
That's right, these are the original idler arm, these are original Camaro caster bolts, the U-bolts, the spindles, the shackles, strut rods, the idler arm. You know, if they're all in good shape, why not? I can still use them.
50 years old.
That's right, it's drag link, upper control arms, front sway bar.
Good as new.
You know, piece after piece is gonna get together. I've got a lot of little stuff coming in, a lot of hardware. I also mentioned Tim that flywheel is gonna go for scrap. That flywheel belongs to the A12 Road Runner. We're not using it, that's for sure. This is what the biggest problem for that full 4812 that had the vibration in the car.
Way out of center.
That's right. So there you go. Maybe we can answer some comments for some viewers.
They sure have been piling in. They're just too small to read on the phone, Nick, so I'm sure
boy.
people would love to hear what you have to
I'd
say.
like to catch up. Let me see now. Wow.
There we go. Nick's having a sip from his Nick's Garage merchandise mug there, a little plug.
You know, there's been a lot of birthdays lately, you know. Auntie, Felix, everybody's having birthdays this past week and this coming week, whatever. Anyways, it's good. That's good.
How
all right.
cool to get a shout out from Nick on your birthday. That's kind of nice.
My birthday's in the summer, you guys. Let's not worry about my birthday. Here we go. Alito, Papin, bye-bye. Francois, bye-bye. Here we go. Eugene Castle. The parts look amazing. Serge did a great job on them. Thanks for the update.
Hey, I'm glad to hear, Eugene.
Eugene, thank you, Eugene. Got Lucas here too. Thanks, Joe. Cheers, brother. Okay, here we go. We're gonna catch up on this speed here. Kerry Lewis, thank you, Kerry. Wow. Curtis Bitran, Eric Miller, Jeff Hamlin, Edward, Vern, Steve, Old Car, Jason, Nick, and I share a birthday. Who? Jason shares a birthday too. Okay, happy birthday. I didn't know that. Thank you, man. Now you go. Say happy birthday.
You'll never forget.
That's right. Mary Hicks. Merry Christmas from South Georgia, USA. Effie Botzers. Great live, guys. Beffy, how are you, Effie? Michael, how you guys doing? Sula, Eleni, everybody.
Thank you for joining us, everybody.
They're watching us live, eh?
That's Nick's family, folks.
That's my family. Yeah. They're home, I guess, watching me live.
Nick is blessed in many departments, including the family.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta give a special thanks to my family because, you know, I come home late. I work on cars every weekend. I work late in the basement, answering comments night after night after night. So I don't see them very much. So I gotta give them a very special thank you. That's to my family.
Here, here. Thank you for letting me take Nick away and use the camera on him all these days.
There you go. There you go. Santos Production. I'm from Washington State, close to Canada. Okay, we know that, but you're on the far west coast. Nick Mooney. Yo, Nick from Nick. Yo, Nick. Thank you. The message is held. Here it is, another one. Walter Brown. Thank you, Walter Brown.
Nick's of the world.
Share your advice. Kevin Savard. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Joan Noel. Darren's Mopar Express. Darren, how you doing from Ottawa? Steve C. Hold it. Steve Kalaki Stugina from Delaware. Kalaki Stugina. That's Merry Christmas in Greek, you guys. Kalaki Stugina.
And thank you, Melissa, for all those international Merry Christmas greetings earlier.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
Yeah, she did a good job on that. Melissa did a good job. Did a good job on that. Steve Newby. Ho ho. At least, here we go. Osasi's 3. Merry Christmas. Everybody sing Merry Christmas. That's your team. Wow, there's just too much. It's going crazy. Santos Prod. Ian Temple. Thank you. From the UK. You guys stay safe there in the UK. Tony King. Don't forget us in the UK. I didn't forget you guys. Matter of fact, I got a package from the United Kingdom.
We've
out
got
in the
several
front.
packages we've got to get open soon.
Yeah, we got 6 packages to open up. Hopefully we can do it tonight.
If you like, we could do them live.
Okay, we're going to see if we can do them live. Let's see if I can answer some comments here. Were you coming to Arizona, Nick? Well, not at the moment. Eric, not now. We can't even cross the border. The border's closed. Okay, Rising Hovak. Thank you. Bruce Parkins. Merry Christmas, Nick. And shout out from Long Island. Thank you. Hold on. Mopar Man. Somebody. Hello, Nick from Jeremiah. Yeah, it's in Missouri. Wow. Sid May. Merry Christmas, guys. Don and Wendy. Donhole's $2. Thank you, Donald.
Hey, Dennis here. Nice to see you.
Yeah. Turbo Tempest, Maine, from Maine. Bob. What was that? What that? I want to see that. Yeah, that 440 was angry on the dyno.
She was screaming. Sorry
Yeah,
about the microphone, fellas. I hope you heard something.
I know, it's kind of loud. I know that. That's Mopar Red, 8 patron. Yeah, okay. Ed.
Mopar, Tennessee.
That's
Thank
yeah.
you, Ed.
Ed on the. Is that Ed on the edge?
That's Ed on the ridge.
Ed on the ridge. That's right.
Here till he can't be.
Paul Yassi. Hello from Waterloo, Quebec. Hello, Paul.
And thank you, as Ed brings up, to all our Patreon team. Thank you very much for
that's
supporting.
it. I want to give a special to our Patreon supporters that supported us, and I also want to say a special thank you to all the people that bought our merchandise from Teespring and everything, and I want to give them all a special thank you for that too.
Really appreciate it. We got some new gear up, by the way.
Yeah, we always try to put up new gear.
Yeah, keep it busy.
Yeah, we always try to put some new stuff on. Adam Chapman, thanks Nick. Keep up the good work from Toronto. Thank you, Adam. Hello from Florida. That's Mopar Napalm, whatever.
Mopar
Okay.
Napalm.
Francois, how are you, Francois? Joe Hernandez, Merry Christmas from Orlando to Nick for everyone. Thank you. Al, Merry Christmas from Lindman family. Thank you.
Wow.
Benny, how can I send a donation? Don't have to. Don't worry about it.
You don't have to. It's
Don't
very
have to.
kind of you to
Look at
ask.
this. Stefan, greetings from Germany. Thank you, Stefan. Jack, have you ever heard of Bucky Hess? Yes, I have. He's a racer, a drag racer, Bucky Hess. Yes, I have.
Did you ever meet him?
No, I never met him, no, but I know I've heard of him. I know him. I also have his car pictures in my magazines. Daniel Reed from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Thank you, Daniel. Stefan Ellis, greetings from Germany. I said that. From Phoenix, Arizona. Rob, thank you. Tony Rapat, where are you starting to work on? Oh, Tony. I'm going to start working on it when I get there. We'll go into details. That's
Tony Rapp.
that's Tony with the Yenko.
Yeah.
Tony, give me a call. Give me a call before I say anything.
And thanks again for your generous donation earlier.
Look at this, Eric Miller. My neighbor likes my Nick's Garage t-shirt. Nick, I told him to buy one. Good for you, Eric. Thank you, Eric.
Boy, doing our advertising for us. Thank you, Eric.
Okay, Run Dog. Merry Christmas, Nike and Company. Well, Nick, not Nike. Nearly, how many cars besides your Cuda Kawasaki are you taking to Carlisle? Well, we had a lot of cars last year, but this year I don't know. But my car will be with me for sure this year in July if the borders open and if everything is safe. I'll be there.
We wanted to be there with about 20 cars this year, but
okay, Tony wants to say why the Yenko is here. Everybody wanted to know what the Yenko is doing here. When I was driving the car, everybody said it was running perfect. The reason the car is here is because it's supposed to have a 427 big block Chevy. But originally, this car, when he bought it, he was told it was a 427. It's not. It's a 396. And for that reason, it's here because he wants me to build him a 69 427 that belongs to that car. So if all you guys wanted to know, that is the reason why this Yenko Camaro is here. Because he wants a true blue 427 area code year matching of the car of 69 427. So now we have a few pieces we're gathering together to build them one. So the car's going to stay here until we build that engine. And before he takes it home, we got to build it, put it in the car, drive it, kick it, put it to the pace, and then deliver it to Tony. Right, Tony? Thank you.
And it's still going to have that beautiful rock crusher transmission.
Oh, yes. By the way, even though it has a 396, the car drove very, very well.
Certainly did. You could have fooled me.
Mopar Stefan, Yenko Mr. Reveal. Yes, sir. Richard Rapp, Merry Christmas, Nick. Sounded awesome. Dave loves classic rock. Hey, Nick, Merry Christmas from New Jersey. Thank you, Dave. Small block works better on handling in the Camaro. Yeah, but it's not a small block. It's a big block, 396. Thank you, Roy. Joey Jackson, I will run circles around the 20. Ah, he will love it. Okay. Tom in the box. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Nick and George and team. Jonathan, have you ever built a 400 small block Chevy? No, not yet. I built a lot of 383s, stroke small block Chevys. Stop. Jupiter, Mustang, hold on.
You don't have to get them all, Nick. Do your best.
Okay.
That's all right.
All right. Big Daddy, Merry Christmas, Nick, and everyone at the shop from Romeo family from Pomona, California. Thank you.
Go Mopar.
Mike says hi. Thank you.
Oh,
Jeffrey, thank you very much, Jeffrey. Thank you for your donation. Why didn't you put a black and white checkered fabric insert seats in the Kawasaki? I was supposed to do that, but at the time when I was putting it together, when I was a couple of months left, I ordered the interior and they told me it is back order. Then I got in touch with the supplier to Legendary Interiors, and they told me that the back order could be a week, 2 months, or a year. So I couldn't take a chance because I was doing the interior. I'm almost done with the car, so I went back with my black vinyl interior. And yes, I plan to go back with that salt and pepper velour interior. When the time comes, I'll do it because I like that interior also, which is correct for the Kawasaki Challenger.
Speaking of special Challengers, Nick, I think the other thing you wanted to mention before but forgot was the Black Ghost.
Yes, and a lot of people were sending me emails, comments on the Black Ghost. Yes, I saw the video.
Beautiful video.
Beautiful video. Lovely story, family, and all. Yes, and it was.
If you haven't seen it yet, guys, go see it. It's blowing up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, and it's very, very good. They made a good video on that.
They did a great job.
They did a great job. The father bought it, then he passed away, and he passed it on to his son. 71 Hemi Challenger. He was a little terrorizer in the Detroit area. He used to come out at nights, go racing, and then he would disappear. It's a very interesting story. Watch the video, you guys. You'll love it. Great family from Detroit. Let me tell you. What a car. And it reminds me of my brother and I when we used to go street racing with our 71 Hemi Cuda. Let me tell you, we grew up going in the back of the airport late at night, Friday nights, midnights, Saturday night, midnights. We used to go drag race with one gang to another. And we had that 71 Hemi Cuda, and we feared quite a few people with it, And, in watching that Ghost video from the Black Ghost, was it the Black Ghost?
Black Ghost.
Yeah, the Black Ghost. It reminded me of myself and my brother racing back in those days in the streets. A lot of history there between them and us. Beautiful.
And the gentleman who owned that car had a spectacular history. Sounds like he just spread business everywhere he went.
Yes,
very interesting.
And I also watched the video there, Kawasaki Speed, Built for Speed. I've watched that too. Barry Newman making a speech on how they came about making this film with with the Fox Studio and their cars driven to them from Chrysler Corporation. That's another video to guys watch. It's called Kowalski Built for Speed. Check that out. It's up. Went up in October in 2020.
Yeah,
Check that one out too. So you guys, you see, no matter what video comes up, I'm always attached somehow with these people or whatever.
And yes, Nick even has time to watch some YouTube once in a while.
Yeah, I'd love to. But
Rarely.
whatever. Joe from Antarctica. Really? Wow.
Stay warm, Joe.
Yeah. What's the gift in the back? What's the gift in the back? What gift?
Gift in the back.
We have a gift in the back? Where?
I don't see a gift. I see a big intake manifold in a box. Maybe they're talking about that.
I don't know. A gift? I don't see a gift. Doesn't matter. We'll find out.
Is this a gift?
Todd, Helka, Nick, you have any cookies? Have an awesome holiday. Do we have any cookies? Yeah, look. Have your own chocolate. And you talk about cookies? My wife always supplies me with snacks. Here you go. Chips Ahoy. Talk about cookies. My wife always gives me snacks. Oh yeah. I always have something in the house. Sometimes, you know, I work late at night and everybody's closed. Restaurants are closed, everything. I'm in an industrial park area. So you know what? It's good to have snacks in the house while you're working late. There you go.
Even the food truck is off on holiday now, so Nick's got to look after himself.
And then, that's right. Thank you. And then we got Tom. Hi, Nick from Germany. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
All the way from Germany. Darren Tom, what's the best coffee you've ever been sent? Wow, there was a lot of coffees that were sent to us here. There's a lot of good coffees. I couldn't say which one. You know, yeah, it's true. There was a lot of good coffees. I couldn't say which one was the best. They're all good.
Thank you, Ivan, for bringing us a nice Italian coffee
Thank
today.
you. Thank you, guys. You have a great new year. Nick and the gang, Merry Christmas to Michael Lisa. Elisi. Michael Elisi. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Curtis. Well, I wonder how many countries are actually watching. I don't know, but I've got over 100 flags from 100 different, well, I should say states, countries, nations, or cities, whatever.
All over the place. Places we didn't know existed.
Look at that. Kingston, Ontario from Darren. Happy holidays for everybody and stay safe. Thank you, Darren.
Thank you, Darren.
Yasu Nick. Dyno was here. Yasu Nick. Okay. Chocolate milk. Sometimes when the canteen is here, I get chocolate milk. Roy. Sending you some Tim Tams from Australia. Best cookie ever.
Oh,
Okay.
they're the best. Yeah, we like our Tim Tams.
That's right. Kevin. I'm from Corning. Alan 600. Hi, Nick from the UK. Hey, we have a lot of guys from the UK.
Sure do.
Here's another Tony from Finland, which is just a Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Hey, Tony.
God
Tony's been
from
watching since
World
way back.
Loves You. Oh, there's so many. Here's another one. John Dimantadis. Kalaki Stugina Nicola Keolus to Nick's Garage. Gracias. Okay, thank you, Yanni. Kalaki Stugina. Okay, Kalovrono.
Hey, did anybody notice that Nick got a Christmas present just recently? He's got a check mark next to his name.
Yeah.
We're verified.
We're verified, so you know if you guys want to counterfeit me, you can, because that check mark says that I am the real Nick from Nick's Garage. There you go.
There you go.
So when you see Nick's Garage with a check mark, that's official.
Authentic.
Authentic. There you go. Barry, cheers from London, Ontario. Sean, Merry Christmas from Windsor, Ontario. Rare Z28, would you be interested in building a 302 Z28? Yes, why not? Kendall, thank you, Kendall.
Thank you, Kendall.
From Kathy and Kendall, here it is. Merry Christmas from Kathy and Kendall Short. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you very much for the donation. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas, Kathy and Kendall.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
Great
Appreciate
couple.
it.
Great couple. Dave, Merry Christmas from England. There we go. Another one from the UK. Dave, thank you, Dave.
We appreciate it.
Curtis, Nick, where do you get 2 chocolate milks without the food truck?
Sell them everywhere.
I get it from a supermarket. Where else? Rob, I'll pass on Uncle Tony's. Don't want to watch him eat pie with his mouth. Oh, okay, forget it. Dodge Lover, hi. Gary, Doug Reno, cross rhyme on the 302? Yeah, why not? Kevin, hi, going on to... Wait, hey, what's going on with the Church of Heaven? I had the COVID last 2 weeks. What's going on? We're starting to work on the primer underneath the car, so there'll be an upcoming video on that. You guys are going to see up the on the 500 how it's going.
Check out our Instagram. I'm going to put a picture of that underside primer tomorrow morning.
There you go. Alpha's telling me to write a book. Harold, many regards from Belgium. Wow, I got your flag here. Don't worry. I
Hey,
got the
here's some
flag.
insider information just for you guys. Don't tell anybody. You're telling Nick to write a book. Did you know that Nick once wrote a movie? This is a
did.
long time ago. Nick wrote a movie script, and one day maybe he'll let you read it.
Wow, that's about 99 pages long.
There you go.
I wrote that in 1999.
Just a little secret there. Just I want to share that with the folks.
Yeah, it's a book to stick. I wrote it. Yeah, it took me a lot of time to.
Nick let me read it. It was very interesting. Nick is a multi-talented individual.
Well, you know, I pass my time writing a story on something, but anyways. Okay, we go. Mickey Muley, ex-mess from Ireland. Hey, I was in Dublin for a couple of weeks when I was my daughter was there in school. Beautiful place, Ireland. Dublin. Zardo speaks to you. I really enjoy watching Vasily learn from you. You are a natural teacher. Thank you, Zardos. Thank you.
Hey, shout out to Vasily and all the mechanics who've been helping Nick this year.
India, look at this. Sean Thornton. Merry Christmas from Evansville, Indiana. Thank you. Thank you.
Indiana.
Pitbulls D. Phantasm Cuda. Yeah, the Phantasm. Phantasm Cuda. James. I watch all your videos. Thank you, James. Thank you for watching all the videos. Curtis. Bad Tree Production. You heard of that one, eh? He's on, does he make comments on our thing? Mike Fish.
Hey, you guys, don't give Melissa a hard time. We've only got with a one moderator, and we got a lot of people watching, so be polite.
Come on, you guys.
How hard is it?
And you know, I got to give a special thanks to Melissa. Melissa, you're doing a great job. Thank you very much, Melissa.
Here. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. She's on hours before we start the stream. She's there monitoring the comments.
Yep, here we go. JFG, hello from Brazil. Kevin, what kind of car did they Duke had on the show? They Duke? I don't know. Roy, Michael Fish, laugh out loud. And this is John, where's this from? Georgia. John from Statesboro, Georgia. Thank you and Merry Christmas. Thank you. Oops, I keep, every time I touch this touch screen, it makes Luna did a great job on his Hemi. Yes, sir. Jupiter Mustang Mike. Yes, sir. And he's going to bring it here very soon. The 3T should be coming here, so we can put it back on the dyno so we can have the final results. The one they built between Uncle Tony and Brian.
If you didn't know, folks, we're talking about Lunar Outlaws Garage, another fabulous YouTube channel. Go check him out. Give him a sub.
Yeah, he's from Albany, New York. He's got a very interesting YouTube channel also. Check him out. It's Lunar Outlaws.
Lunar Outlaws Garage.
That's
and
right.
While we're talking about interesting YouTube channels, we should shout out Jason from Old Car Guy.
That's right, Old Car Auto Guy. He's another great guy on YouTube. His name is Jason. Check him out also.
Nick is going to be on an upcoming live over there. We just got to get him to button down the date with Jason.
Yeah, you know, I'm always on the run. It's hard for me to fix dates, but we'll work it out, I'm sure. This is Harry B. Hemi. Hi from Ray Dupuy from Ottawa and Harry B. from Kitchener. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Ray Dupuy and Harry. They're Mopar guys. They're all from Ontario. Thank you, guys. Thank you. David Lewis, Merry Christmas from Whiskeyville, Ohio. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Chevy Author, love my L83. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to a lot of you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Brad O'Connor, Merry Christmas. Melissa. Bad Tree Production. Have a Merry Mopar Christmas. Thank you, guys. Alan, midnight in the UK. Alan, good night. It's midnight in UK. Thanks for staying up and watching us. James St. John, Merry Christmas from Titusville, Florida. Kevin, hey, do you believe in God? Well, you know what they say on the American dollar bill? In God we trust.
Yeah.
So I'll take it from there.
Everybody else pays cash.
And that's it. Charles Hart, thank you. Thank you, Charles. Roy Ferntop, can you do a video on a rusty chassis member where the steering box lives on variants? Oh, I don't know. One day maybe, I don't know.
That's pretty specific.
Yeah, that's really. Joe Jackson, love the channel, guys. Great content, always feel good. Thank you, Joe Jackson. Timothy Kinwaka, Merry Christmas. Thank you.
I like what Tony's got to say. Nick is the Mopar god.
Yeah, Tony, thank you. Tony, thank you. Jeff, you're hi from Thailand. Hey, all the way from Thailand. Hello.
It's tomorrow in Thailand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, eh? It's true, eh?
I think it's already Christmas Eve.
They're Christmas Eve over there. Yeah, it's true.
Christmas.
Yeah. Lemmy, laugh out loud. Okay, Lemmy. Here's another one. Blah, 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 blah. You're going to rebuild that 426 wedge? Paul, no, I'm not. The guy just wanted to run it and see how it runs and just put it in the car. He's not looking for performance. He doesn't want to rebuild the engine. Just want to throw it in the car and just cruise with it. That's all he wanted to do.
Maybe in a few more years.
Yeah, maybe in a few years we'll bring it back. We're going to refresh it.
Atlantic City.
And Yorgos Anomolos. Good evening, Nick. Merry Christmas to all. Thank you, Gregorius. I have a hard time with that name. I don't know why. Gregorius.
He's been very busy on the channel lately.
Yes, thank you, Greg. You're true. He has a lot of comments on it. I read them all.
Somebody's asking, are you Greek, Nick?
Am I Greek? Why do you ask? Είμαι Έλληνας. Δεν ξέρω. Πες μου εσύ. Εσύ πες μου. Yes, είμαι Έλληνας. Τι να σου πω.
There you go.
Θέλω να πείτε τίποτα στα αγγλικά? Tell me whatever you wish. Here, write it in Greek. I'm not the best in reading Greek, but yes, I am Greek. Born here in Montreal. My parents are from Greece.
Nick speaks 3 languages.
Greece rules. I wish Greece could rule because right now the economy is bad there, and especially with the pandemic, every country is suffering right now. I shouldn't say just Greece. Everybody is.
There's Ed on the Ridge with a Merry Christmas and God bless everyone.
There's
you,
one.
Ed.
Thank you. And there's Charles Horton from Tennessee. Thank you, Captain Paulie. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas to you.
And Rat saying hello from Daytona Beach. Yeah, I've been there. Daytona 500, buddy.
You can still drive on the beach down
Yeah,
there,
you
can't
could, man. You guys don't have snow down there, do you? Okay, Roy from the Greeks have Xmas on 6th January. I believe that's the old calendar, if I remember correctly. Because, like myself as a Greek, we celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December every year.
But there's the Orthodox, right? When they do.
I'm
it
the
on
Greek
the 6th.
Orthodox, and we did celebrate on the 25th. You know, the Greeks have a new calendar and an old calendar. I go with the modern calendar, which is December 25th.
There you go.
I think the one they're talking about is the old calendar, January the 6th.
You're not tempted to do them both and get 2 Christmas dinners?
No, you can, yeah, Paul. Καλά Χριστούγεννα από την Μασιχισιτή 25 μίλια στις Bostonis.
Easy
Oh,
for
not
you.
far from Boston. This guy Paul. Καλά Χριστούγεννα από την Massachusetts, what? I wish I could read this, man.
You got to translate for the.
You know, I never went to Greek school, you guys. Massachusetts 20 μίλια από την Bostonis.
Nick just learned Greek speaking over the kitchen table.
Yeah, you know what? I spoke Greek with my parents. I never went to Greek school. Matter of fact, I did go to Greek school. I was only there for 2 weeks. They threw me out.
I was gonna say what you get thrown out for.
I got thrown out because I was talking too much. So my mom tells me, Nick, what's wrong? You're back at school, back from school already. I said, never mind, just being back early from school. No more. Finished. It's end. The year's done. 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
Never ends.
I know. I wish I did go to Greek school so I could know how to write Greek, but I learned Greek talking off my parents, my in-laws, and so forth. Hi from Michigan. Thank you. That's Bowie Doos. Kevin. Tim Sullivan. Merry Christmas from friends in Connecticut. Thank you, man. Here's another one. Hey, Nick, you ever been to Top Ron Springs? No, I haven't. Thank you, Truth Defender. Albert Smith. Nick, your opinion of a 6869 Hertz sold 455. I don't think it was a 455 back in 6869. 455 came out in 1970. Okay. Charlotte, Nick, explain from Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky. Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte. Yasu, Chad Freeman, Chad, Yasu. Nancy, Greek weddings are crazy long. Yes, they are. I go to a Greek wedding, we finish like 4, 5, 6 in the morning. True, very true there, buddy.
In one of our videos, guys.
Yeah.
Got hitched.
Yeah, Don, you're right about that, man.
Good party.
Mopar red on the ridge. Priceless story, Nick. I know, you better believe it. More didn't get to spend costs. You spoke too much. Kinda ironic. Okay, what else? Nick, your opinion on a 68. Okay, no, it's not that. Of course, actually, 4 languages include profanity. 4 languages. Too much, Gregory. Too much. Greek food is good. My brother-in-law is from Greece. Yeah, nice. Bravo.
Fantastic food.
Nick, how parts availability being during COVID? So it's kind of tight. Some parts come in, some parts don't come in. If I don't find it from one location, I switch it to another location. Sometimes I don't look at the price. I just want my part, and I'll shop wherever I have to get the job done. So if the parts come in, keeps me going. We're running out of time, George?
Well, just to let you know, we've passed a full hour. But
we've passed a full hour.
You can go as long as you like. And we were going to show the people what's going on outside one more time before we
Okay, we're going to take a look outside one more
We're going to
time.
go look at the cougar.
We got Dodge Lover from Norway. Thank you. Gary from, if we have MEC engine on a dyno. No, I haven't had one for a long time. I used to have a 401 many years ago on my dyno. That's the one with the 8MX on the wall hanging above the staircase. That's the engine we did a dyno test on. Oh, there's so many good comments. I don't know how to catch up.
You all. Thank you for your comments.
Thanks
for watching.
You know, you know what? You give me 20 comments, but I can't. Everybody wants to throw a comment, a question, or whatever. This is priceless. You know, people want to talk to you from around the world. You name that country, I've heard of it. It's not the flag, or it's not a letter, it's not a comment. I think I've went through every country with our Nick's Garage channel, let me tell you. And I'm not joking.
It's impressive. It's very
Very impressive. You know, I think I've connected to every country in the world from what I see, and you know, I inspired a lot of people working on their cars. That you know, reading so many emails and comments on the channel, I read as many as I can. It's hard to catch up, but I do as much as I can. After all, I'm just one guy, and maybe I'll get my wife involved to help me read the comments and all that. But we'll get to that soon. And in the meantime, do we want to take a look outside at what's going on? Let's take a look. Some guys that do not know what cold weather is or snow. Well, there's not much snow. Winter just started here. It just started to have a little flakes. Come take a look.
That's why
no,
these beautiful things are inside.
Somebody wanted to see the cougar, right?
Yeah, let's go see poor little cougar in the snow.
Okay, let's go see the cougar.
You want to go out the side door? Or?
No, we're going in the back.
Okay.
Instead of taking the long cut.
Lead on, I'll follow you.
You're not going to see it. It's getting covered in the snow.
For all you guys watching in Saudi Arabia and Texas and places where you don't know what snow is.
Too bad the lights don't work. Let's see.
I got a little one with me.
Okay, let's take a look. Here we go.
Look at this, folks.
We've got an IROC here. And there's a 68 Cougar. Right there.
Poor little thing.
And I was supposed to cover it last week. I didn't have a chance. You know, I just ordered 2 large car covers and I haven't received them yet. They were supposed to be here yesterday. It started to snow this morning. And I wanted to cover them up, so I still have work to do on these cars, clean up the snow and get them covered. But in the meantime, they're safe here with me.
We're gonna come and dust them off and get them covered up.
Here, you guys want to know what a snowball is? This is snow, you guys. Here, want to see what snow feels like? Here, look at this, you guys. This is snow. Look at this. You know, for you guys down south, Africa, or any other countries that don't know what snow is, come over here to Canada and you'll see it.
Ah, poor Nick, you've always got cold hands too.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Usually we don't get any till Christmas time, but this one's early.
Yeah, that's true.
Back in the dyno.
Yeah, this 440 was screaming earlier. All right, let's see. Let's finish off the night.
Beautiful. Somebody just said cold hands, warm heart.
Thank you, thank you. I just want to say now that the year is almost over, I wanted to say to all my viewers, I want to thank you all for subscribing, participating in Patreon supporters, supporting in every way, buying our merchandise. I want to give a special thank you also to my family that misses me with so much time I spent here and downstairs in the basement reading comments day after day, or from reading emails. I want to give a special thanks to everybody in the world from every country. I want to wish everybody a better new year for next year, for 2021.
Here comes 21.
2021. I want to wish everybody a good next year because this year's been a drag for everybody. And
don't drink and drive, everybody.
No. And now people are not spending time with their loved ones this year. I know it's going to be hard. I feel sorry for everybody. We're doing the same thing. So you guys, I want to say it again. Stay safe, and I want to give everybody a happy new year for next year, and a special thank you to all for joining us and watching us here on Nick's Garage.
Lots more to come.
And lots more to come. So stay tuned, you guys, and thank you for watching.
We love y'all. Stay safe.
And we love you all. Thank you.